Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Wildermyth. Last time we left off, we were dealing with this mess. I have to clear the Tower of Thrixel, and then also, and get out. So this is gonna be a huge problem. Try to remove Dominated, thank you. I truly don't know how I'm gonna do this. I mean, some lightning learning is probably a good start. Or not lightning learning, barrage. So yeah, that's probably a pretty good start right there. It hits, let's see, if I do right here, oh, it hits a ton of enemies. We're gonna do one of those. No stuns. 50% chance to stun, I didn't get any of them. That's unfortunate, to say the least. Gilligan? What about you? I could... I could discus something. Or I could constrict two things. I think I'm gonna discus because this also allows me to rock shield Kest. I did the stupid thing again because the thing only has 2 HP. Damn it. Oh, that's the worst. Duncan, if you move in here and stab this thing, I can at least kill 2 of them. And that'll be fantastic. Okay. Now that Drathix really needs to die. Very badly. Could also put down jump jaws in various locations. I'm running out of people that can actually do actions here though. I need to interfuse into something new, like the creature banner. It makes me so mad that I messed that up with Gilligan. I mean, at least Kest has the extra HP she needs, but would really rather... What's your chance of stunting? Yeah, not high enough. Can Ecthis even attack? No. No, she can't. Okay, so if that's the case, we might actually be good to just move red up here. And I can put down, like, jump jaws. I can't actually hit the bard anymore because Ecthis is in the way. Oh, that's unfortunate. Jump over here and be hidden. Okay. Okay, at least they take damage because of all that I did to them. So, we have that going for us at least. That is annoying on Kest. That is awful on Kest, actually. That's atrocious. Really would have preferred you not to get poisoned, but what can you do? Alright, so I can greater constrict something and kill it. I'm gonna take the Seeker because I have the best chance. 92! And it dodged. Oh my god. Accuracy, I hate you so much. I mean, these are some of the most annoying things to deal with. I hate you, accuracy, so much. Kest is in, like, a terrible position, but we just need to kill things. I really wish you would stunt. You have such a good chance of doing it, and you're just not. Ugh, Duncan poisoned and has a mind worm. Not great. I mean, move right here. Duncan's in a really bad spot. Engage both of you, I guess. I'm just gonna kill this. Okay, we have crazy armor. You. The jump jaws can go about right there, I guess. Nah, I probably want something better than that. What if you move right here? Let's see. Gilligan, what can you do? We have constricts, but that's a turn-ending action for you. God, I hate misinputs. I hate missed inputs so much. I wasn't meaning to do that again. Yeah, that was another mistake. I wasn't even meaning to do that. I wasn't even meaning to click. I was just moving my mouse. I should really start to use just like the keyboard shortcuts, but it feels like it's been way too long at this point for that to really be a viable option. I mean, that thing's gonna die to Duncan, so I'm just gonna rock shield Duncan because he's taking a bunch of damage here. I would love to be able to get in there with you, but we're gonna put those down, and you are going to shoot the Trathix. Okay, now it's dead because of that stuff. This is the main thing that's helping here. If they move in, they're just gonna take a bunch of damage. Okay, that thing is dead. Good. Okay. Okay, we're clearing them out. I need to get some of those killed at the front so the anathema spreads. I hate that they're just interfusing into everything, so I have nothing left to interfuse into, but that's what happens, I guess. I'm gonna move right here. Wow, yeah, no, we straight up don't have anything to interfuse into because of that. That's awful. Kest is going to die in one turn if I don't do something. Just because of the poison. And we're out of rocks to use to give you that. Oh, this is the worst. I mean, I have the best chance of killing you. There. That one's the one that's interfused with this stone. If I had that, I could keep Kest alive. But that's a big ask. Oh my god, there's so many enemies. And they just constantly pour in. Removing the mind worm is gonna end my turn. But I got to, so... Alright, Red. I mean, that's the best thing I can do with you. What were you interfused into? Okay, that's the rock available now. Okay, Tyros, interfuse into the rock. And I'm gonna need you to rock shield, which is going to end my turn, Kest, just to keep her alive. Otherwise, she will just die. And as far as anything else goes, there's not really much Gilligan can do. Like, we don't really have any options because nothing's here. I might try to summon a tree with arches in a second. Like, I could get into this, but there's no point. I won't be able to reach anything. The important thing is Kest is still alive. No. Nightmare, there's the anathema. I need the anathema at the entrance, so we can actually kill the things as they're coming in. This is just too many enemies. Oh my god. It's so many enemies. Okay, that thing just ran in and died. Cool. And I'm running out of things to interfuse with, which is really causing a problem. Okay, Duncan's about to be able to do a lot. Yeah, that's gonna kill basically every single thing around him. That's good. Yes, I would like to do that. Okay. Good. And that spreads the anathema. So now there's even more of that for the enemies to deal with. Good. So most of them should start just dying while walking in at this point. Okay, Guest is still barely alive. Can I even shoot it from here? I can. There we go. Get rid of that. And if we can start that stuff there, then that'll be good. Stunning Barrage, Splinter Blast. So I wonder where I can hit with this Splinter Blast. What's our range looking like? There's not enough for a Splinter Salvo, and it's not enough to kill anything, so I don't actually think I want to do that. Oh my god, there's so many. Yeah, if it was enough to kill, maybe. Wait a second, though. If I move right here... Okay, that's good. That's what we want. Beautiful. Now it's there. I can ambush right there. I'm keeping that Splinter Blast in my pocket, so I'm gonna wait. Tyros, you get right here. I don't know how far Barrage will actually go, but let's find out. Oh, okay, no, that would be great. I think I want to wait until a few more of the enemies are in here, though. Ooh, I could pin most of them and have another tree right here so we could Splinter Salvo. Yes. Okay, wait. This might work. Uh-huh. They're interfusing with a lot of things. You're going to die. So now there's even more of that stuff for them to walk through. They're gonna Ether Burn, that's fine. Okay. I think that's a Drathix over there destroying a bunch of things. So the Thrixel are cleared out of the tower. We just need to finish them off now. They're all just dropping Anathema, or the Ether Burns on me. Okay. So, Gilligan, I want you to interfuse with the tree. I think this will work. So you withdraw from the tree. Gilligan interfuse in the tree. Splinter Salvo. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. It could be better, but that's 3 of them dead. And the Scorio is one of them. Okay, and now the stuff spread to the entrance as well. Okay, yeah, that's phenomenal. Alright. Good. So, now that we've done that... Tyros can get in here. Do another Arches. So they're all pinned again. Okay, Arches is kind of saving the day right now. We're in that book, so we're good. Shoot the Thrusk. And I'll be able to kill the other Thrusk too. There we go. Apparently the fires are really spreading out there. Duncan, you get right there. You can Chrysalis, sure. There's no reason for you not to. Okay, you get over there. I think we're gonna do it. There's so much of this stuff on the ground here. I was worried. I was like, how am I even going to do this at one point? But being able to spread so much of the damaging tiles really helps. I mean, I still think we're screwed once we get out of here. Like, I don't know if anyone on the squad's going to live through this encounter, like, from a story standpoint, but... Alright. Gilligan, can you make it? Gilligan can make it. Clear the Tower of Thrixl and get out. So, we do not need to attack Ecthis, specifically. I don't believe, because... I mean, the whole point is that we're locking you in here, so it would be weird if we had to attack you, if you're considered a Thrixl to clear out. So I believe we're good, and as soon as we walk out of the tower here, we should be a-okay. So, I mean, let's give it a good college try, I suppose. And let's attack these two. And that also pinned a bunch of them. Good. Alright, yeah, you get out there. So let's just see what exactly happens when I get out of here. I'm imagining a cutscene starts. I'm imagining and hoping that a cutscene starts. Let's pin some more. God, that's a strong attack. Gilligan, you need to get, like, right there. So we're, like, fully considered out. Okay. As her Thrixl drop in severed heaps, Ecthis sinks. Radiance all but drowned. She recedes once more into the murk of the Mothman's spell, drifting. An eerie tranquility floods the hall. The flux of colors is slow and forceful, a lake tide. Both of these immortal beings are like ruins themselves, motionless in prismatic depths. Both lied to us. She's not invincible and he's no coward. Time to go, Duncan. Yeah. They emerge from the tower, heaving the door shut on the roiling bitter miracle inside. Gilligan sets the bar in its brackets. The stones mumble. Faint gloss rolls along their surfaces, and the Tower of Locks seems to firm. Gilligan? Doesn't seem like it's over, love. The Thrixl crowd quiet, clickering and collecting their legs, wings, keeping position in the sky and on the earth. More of them hoard on the edge of the mist in a ghostly rank. It's for my mother today, her name is Liana. My brother up there, I don't mind dying for him. Go on, Thrixl Bard, you're free to leave this war behind. Knowingness dawns, tilts one weird head then the next. It's the Thrixl equivalent of a sigh. Not audible, but visible in the way their forms relax and expand, the rigidity of purpose fades. And as one, they turn from the tower's face. Back towards their own place, perhaps they go, okay, yeah, no, we took out the leader, so they just stopped. We did it! And everybody lived. That was a crazy fight. Ugh. And with me screwing up, too. Attacks against hobbled enemies deal extra damage. Quelling Moss is too good not to have. Star Guide. Celestial tiles grant +2 warding and +1 armor to heroes standing on them. They linger around the tower days and nights, proving to themselves that nothing's come out. Each finds a moment or two to offer whatever private words make sense to them. The fourth such day, they decide suddenly and as a group to go. The sun's already low when they embark. It'll be 20 years before anyone returns to the Tower of Locks. Red will guide a team of volunteers into those mountains, finding the door still barred and intact. He'll lead the monumental task of burying the place. And that's more or less how things finish. We can't recall every turn of every path or page. Step by step, trails meet and split, are traced in moonlight and the songs that follow. Still, as many wonders as we see on the road, home is often what we long for by road's end. While home was never a perfect place, squelch? We never were perfect people. You stepped in pig residue? We hurried into trouble, unsure how we might escape it. We made foolish choices in the moonlight and carried the weight of them ever after. Some of us were only unlucky enough to fall into a story. And some carried on in the ashes of love. We claimed what we could from the wreck of childhood. Left all but the ghosts behind. Yeah, Elsie. Poor Elsie. Yes, and some survive only in yarns. The tales of how this moon rose are as plentiful as the nights we gather. But we'll gather and tell them all. Because through tale and time, memories of the old become dreams of the young. Memories and dreams, those lightless gleams that our eyes seek unfinding. They take us from tables and summon us home, warmly felt and ever fading. Still there, and they're statues. Or not? Okay, no. Ugh. What are you doing? How extraordinary, he's dying. Sometime later. Oh? Your life's been exhaustingly comfortable. None of my comforts well earned. You might understand, then, why even a gallant man's conscience weighs heavy. All you understand is you lack proper appreciation. For saving my life, I cannot be sure I should thank you for it. Not that, anyway. I'll likely kill you myself when I'm sick of you. No. I mean, that's your only other way to socialize in this place. You're trapped in here. You show no appreciation for the gifts we've been given. Given? I believe the cost of these gifts is what I eventually soured on. We lost our ties to everyone, lost our families, even our own flesh. The Thrixel, poor aimless dreamers, tangled or wrangled us into their world, and it struck first as misfortune, and yet... For our sacrifice, we've been able to live equal to any wonder, any goddess or god, king or queen. And for such imaginative beings, it was startling for me to discover the Thrixel had no concept what a nightmare truly was. Until I showed them. Do you understand? Call me a moth in your web, dear Ecthis. I'm compelled. What are you saying? I speak of our natures, human and Thrixel, the dominance of one over the other. Thrixel exist without desire. Their world, where the mind's whims are made manifest, is balanced precisely because they don't wish. Thrixel exists without desire. Their world where the mind's whims are made manifest is balanced perfectly because they don't wish. I guess, yeah, they don't have to wish for anything because they can just make anything they want made manifest. Yeah, that makes sense. A human heart, however, like mine, we're comprised entirely of wishing, of wanting. In Terrafract, it makes us all commanding. Yeah, I mean, once you live a life where you're constantly wishing for things and you get the ability to just make anything that you want come up, yeah, you're always seeking more. I suppose I knew as much already. I know you did. That's what frustrated me. You'd seen and known all that I got to know, and yet you refused to make anything of it. I didn't wish necessarily to rule the world. But I didn't feel like the world deserved any better. Let someone stop me if they could. And they did. Yes, they did. You did. So why do I find you so disappointingly joyless? So without the smug triumph I would have expected. Ah, well. The thing I did not anticipate was that I would survive, caught flightless and forced to see you flightless. I confess that has me feeling rather doleful. The fact we're trapped in a dusty old tower for eternity? Yes, that. Is it the moon you miss? Maybe, partly. I can give you the moon. Does look and feel so authentic. You expected less from me? I suppose you are the Queen of Light. I'll remind you who you are, Moth Prince. The two of us can still make anything we'd wish for. The end. Yeah, I mean, they're trapped in the tower, but... trapped in a tower for all eternity does suck, but if you can make effectively anything your mind can manifest, I guess it's not that awful. I've won! Number of towns 4, save tiles in the game 42, final years of peace 112. There we go. Enter the end. Alright. Let's see what we got. Elsie developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. They may not have quite matched their former glory, but she hoped the former inhabitants wouldn't be too embarrassed. I think we've seen that before. Tyros and Kest could never fully abandon their adventuring life. While the danger had dimmed, there were memories yet to be made. Sweet, isn't it? The rain sound touching pine branches, the damp and flame-lit rocks. Yeah, it's sweet. There were days Gilligan and Duncan felt far apart, during small errands or when they got to dwelling in distances remembered. Poppies are blooming by the stream, but they never stopped returning to each other, down roads and across fields of memory. Finally, and into the madness. Yeah, I'm bored. Want to go hunt something? There's that. Kest and Tyros opened a tavern together in Ginnerheld. Kest crafted the menu and atmosphere to fit her lofty vision, and Tyros kept the rowdier patrons in line. Sounds like a Tyros thing to do. One day Duncan awoke with a lightness in his step. I understand now, it all makes sense. He vanished for 10 years! And somehow returned unaged, full of contentment. Wow, was Gilligan okay with that? Red built a lodge that attracted like-minded hunting enthusiasts. Yeah, we've seen that one before. Hughes got up to see the sunrise every morning. Often he insisted on company. Sunrise, fun guys, bun pies, pun wise, alright, I'm done, bedtime. Shh, Tyros, breathe it in. Can't take a single dawn for granted, not anymore. It makes sense that you would be connected with the sun, considering you're a fire person now. Inspired by what he had seen in Morthagi, Evner set up a tinkering workshop and built clockwork sculptures. No souls were harmed in their making, and the sculptures never tried to hurt anyone. There we go. That is it. We are done. These heroes will be added to your legacy. So, Duncan's already in there, but we're getting Tyros, Gilligan, Greffeven, Red, Hughes, and Elsie. I forgot you even existed. You were in that cutscene, but yeah. I do like how Red's name is just Red. Like, there's no last name. Everybody else has a last name. Red is just Red. Okay. +3 extra promotions from remaining legacy points. So, 10 LP per promotion, ended campaign with 34, yes. So, we can upgrade a few people. I mean, I think the obvious answers are Duncan. Obviously. I really like Tyros, Gilligan, and Red. And then we'll just have to see for some of the others. So, Tyros, Gilligan, Red, and then I'm thinking Hughes, and the only reason I say that is because I haven't had many fire people. So having Hughes would be cool. So let's promote Hughes. Elemental weapon we unlocked, yay! Alright, so with that finished, we have all the Bones of Summer. Drawven are the main threat. That is our final campaign that we have to do in like the main story. I still don't know if I'm gonna do this one or not. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe. But this playthrough is already going on incredibly long, and what I wanted to mention here is I think I want to do the DLC campaign. And I think I want to do it next specifically. Because it will be a little different than the other things that we've been doing, so it'll freshen things up a little bit. And it'll probably be a good call from like an analytical perspective to strike while the quote-unquote iron is hot, since the DLC just came out. So I think it's probably a pretty good idea both for the channel and, you know, for me and the content and everything to do this next. So we'll do the Omen Road campaign next, I believe. And then once we finish the Omen Road campaign, we'll see where we are with the rest of the stuff. Obviously, I think I want to do all the Bones of Summer. We'll just see on Sunswallower's Wake. And then these are like generic chapters, so. But, yeah, we're approaching the end here, so. And once I'm back down to 3 episodes a day again, we can start really, really moving. Or 3 videos a day, we can start really, really moving because, yeah, this needs to get finished up so we can get on to another vote, so. Alrighty, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.